Hello and welcome to part one of this edition of What the Hell Just Happened? The only vlog that has been scientifically proven to prevent truth decay. I'm your host, Martin Ganapolar. This week we begin in the Bahamas, and we all know what the hell just happened in the Bahamas. But to summarize it, Hurricane Dorian beat the crap out of it for 48 hours in a row. This hurricane packs sustained winds faster than a new Lamborghini, which definitely would have run out of fuel in far less than 2 days. But this storm was fueled by record heat over the Atlantic, a direct result of global warming. After it laid waste to the Bahamas, Dorian began to move northeast along the Florida coast, where it made landfall in Cape Hatteras, North Carolina, pretty much as the computer modeling predicted. Now, all of this happened while our president was pretending to pay attention, but was instead cheating at golf in his private club in Sterling, Virginia. Even though it cut into his tee-off time, he still managed to tweet out some pretty ridiculous nonsense about the hurricane between games. He tweeted that the Weather Service computer models categorically put both Georgia and Alabama in the direct path of the storm. In fact, no computer model from any weather service on Earth projected that path. What is headed towards Georgia and Alabama is a shitstorm called the 2020 presidential election. And he knew that if he seemed to have their backs during a hurricane, they might just vote for him in 2020. It was a calculated political manipulation. But it was also against federal law to make this fabrication up. When confronted by the press with that fact, he called it fake news. Next day he called a press conference, and during that dog and pony show, he doubled down on his bull and had his obsequious stooge of an acting Homeland Security secretary produce a weather map. This map showed the path of the storm in white, traveling north and west up central Florida and ending there. But on the far west edge of the map, someone had drawn a bulb with a black felt tip marker out over Georgia and Alabama. And it was not even the same color as the illustration. And it was such an obvious forgery that he was immediately asked who provided him with the doctored map, to which he quickly replied, I don't know. Yeah, really? Well, we've all seen him sit in the Oval Office and sign those executive orders, which he always proudly holds up to display his cartographic signature, right? And what does he use every time he signs one? You got it, a black felt tip marker. I mean, I knew the guy was a climate denier, but now we all know he's a climate reviser as well. I can't wait for next week when he shows us doctored photos of the finished border wall. Thanks a lot for watching part one of this week's vlog. Join me for part two next Wednesday. See you then.